Hello guys, this is Arian and today I'm going to be talking about this book called Around the World in 80 Days. This is going to be my second book review. So this book review is written by Jules Verne, a very famous author. You should try out his books. Its genre, it's either nonfiction or fiction. I actually forgot to research this topic, but has anyone actually traveled around the world in 80 days? Remember to put your comments on this fact down in the description. So let's get started. This book has, a lot of protagonists, or maybe antagonists. You can decide while reading the book. One of them is a detective. You're going to figure out later. One of them is a girl. You're going to figure out later. Yeah, a lot of the hero protagonists or antagonists are going to be said later in the story, like halfway in. Yeah, I know. Crazy. But these guys, you're going to meet straight away. Passport and the main character himself, Phileas Fogg. So this story is about Phileas Fogg's, whatever. His journey around the world in 80 days. Around the world, he's going to meet a lot of people, have a lot of obstacles, and the reason he went on this journey was because of a bet he made in his workplace. Isn't that unnecessary? I mean, just because of a bet you made in the workplace doesn't mean you have to travel around the world in 80 days with a time limit. I don't even know. And Passport was dragged into this mess because around the time he started for this journey, he was the butler. And he just got the job. Poor him. He forgot to turn off the lamp. It's going to be a mighty high electricity bill. So, this story, I like the fact that it has a lot of crazy occurrences, like an Indian princess, and the things I don't like about this book is the plot holes. Why did the detective go to his side? And why, in the name of God, is an Indian princess traveling with them? And why isn't her family searching a bounty for Phileas's head so that they can retrieve the princess? No clue. That tribe, very poor now. They're probably dying out in the woods or something. Sorry about that. It's the truth. What happens to most tribes. So in this story, some of the antagonists, there aren't any antagonists other than the betters, maybe the betters, who are going against Phileas Fogg. Other than that, I don't really know any antagonists. Maybe the princess's father? No clue. So, as you may know, there's a dilemma going on here on whether Phileas Fogg actually went around the world in 80 days or what he thought was around the world in 80 days. Because back, a long time ago, around when he was there, I don't really think people really know about around the world and what, the boundaries. I don't think they went to, Alaska and some other places. I haven't researched this topic, but I'm just guessing, because this is, 18th century, I think. Well, or was it 19th century? Sorry, didn't do research. And as you may know, they didn't really have flying back then, even though on the cover of the book, my cover is new. It literally showed them flying, even though there wasn't any means of transport, flying back then. I don't think so. So they went around the world in ships, toboggans, stuff like that. So it would have been really hard. And 80 days? I don't think so. So they kind of exaggerated it a bit. No, not a bit. A lot. Because just traveling around one continent is, very hard. It could take multiple days. At least, 3 weeks or so. And I don't think they're going to go around the world in 80 days. So that part is a bit exaggerated. That's one of the things I don't like about the book. But I do like the fun factor involved. There's a bunch of comedy. They're always having fun. Excuse me. And Phileas Fogg has this sort of vibe to him where he's the leader, and for some reason he knows a lot of things. Like, a lot. He was once a captain of a ship. He once caused mutiny on the real captain of the ship, and a lot of other things. Like convincing an Indian princess to come with him. I mean, come on. It's an Indian princess. She has a lot of things. But there is a very important reason why she left. And you'll figure that out later in the book. Hope you enjoyed the review, and bye!